Hi guys, I'm Alice Jones. I wanted to say hi, and I today I actually made a vegetable quiche. So I wanted to share my recipe with you. And I haven't made a quiche in I'm trying to remember when, a long time. I mean, that's what's so funny. Hi, Susan. So I'm giving you my recipe of my vegetable quiche today, just in case anybody's interested or bored. So I sent Lee to the store because I can't go to the store anymore. I mean, until I don't know when. But someday I'm going to go to the store. So I made a vegetable quiche. So he bought pie shells, which, very cool. So whole wheat, I think it was Marie Callender pie shells. So then I had Jarlsberg cheese and Swiss cheese. I also had 2 eggs. So I sauteed for my vegetable quiche is what I'm talking about. Hi, John and Susan and Rollo. Hi. So for the vegetable quiche, so I sauteed zucchini, 2 big zucchinis, onion, mushroom, garlic. I'm trying to see if I forget anything. Red pepper. I put soy sauce in. I have this chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's and olive oil. And so I think that's all the veggies. And then I had soy chicken, Morningstar chicken patties. So, it's vegetarian. So I sauteed all of that. And then I put, an egg, and I got the egg, and then with the fork and how you just what do you call it? Beat it or not beat it? I don't know what you say. Whisk it, kind of, I guess. Maybe whisking, that sounds better. And then, so I put that on each, and then I had Jarlsberg, and it looked like I needed a little more cheese, so then I had some Swiss cheese. This is quarantine time, so we make do whatever we have. So, and so anyway, so I baked it. So I made 2 quiches. We ended up eating the whole quiche. I mean, there's one more quiche, and it was so delicious, so that's good. Oh, and I put ginger in it, and I'm just trying to think if I forgot anything, but I baked it for half an hour at 400 degrees, just to let you know, in the oven. And and so it was kind of nice to cook something or bake something. So I just wanted, how maybe do you guys get bored sometimes? It seems I don't know if I know I'm OCD, but sometimes I can eat the same thing. Are you guys like this? I can eat the same thing sometimes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, different things, but the same, and for some reason I don't get bored. And then tonight I was I'm just bored. I have to just make something totally different. And now that I made the quiche, I'm happy, and I go, okay, I've got to put on my thinking cap. Lee luckily is working. So, and then also just to give a quick update, about my brother. So, because I'm talking to the law clerk, there's going to be a hearing on Thursday. So everything is looking really good for me to be his guardian. And, we had to, I found a bank that I could do an account in, and I am praying because I found 2 places that are possibilities for him to go into. And I'm just praying to God that all of this works out, and because I feel at least I'll be more at peace when I can, find him a good place to live and that he's situated. And then I need to buy him all new clothes, and I miss him like crazy, but I mean I can't fly for whatever time. This is something that's freaking me out. Maybe some of you too, if anybody else is high risk. And until there's either a cure for this or a vaccine, I feel like I'm stuck. I mean, that I have to be at home. I mean, our house should be done in praying like about 2 more months, I guess, in the desert. And so then, and as long as Lee's job goes on, right now it's through the end of May. It may go through August. We don't know yet. On the film, it's called Without Remorse, and they're working remotely in different parts of the world. I think in Italy and Germany, and here. So they're all coordinating with the director, with the producer, with luckily the composers in Silver Lake. So that's really good. But it's kind of like, they do the Zoom calls now, and normally they now would all be here working, but they can't do it. So, and we're so thankful that Lee has a job. My job teaching ended. Supposedly I'm on a list to sub remotely, on, the computer, even though I don't totally know how to do that, but I'm on a list to be called. And then they said if I was chosen, then they'll, give me lesson plans, and I'll have to just wing it because I don't know. But I'll do it. But it's just the weird thing is I was going to retire after my birthday, July 1st anyway. So it's all good. And I'm hanging in there. I had a good day today, and like I said, I'm feeling better as, I keep, figuring things out for my brother, and he's just been, since January, my first priority, I feel like, over everything. And even though we're going through, all the stuff, it's like, because I feel, since I'm becoming his guardian especially, I just, really very responsible for him. And like I said, part of me wishes I could just bring him out here and he could even just stay with me while all this stuff's going on. But it looks like, I don't think that, I don't know how to get him here. Because I think, hey, Haley, hi. Because I'm not supposed to fly, and he shouldn't fly because I think my brother would be high risk. And even like my niece, I have so many friends and so many people I know who are considered high risk. So we have to be like really, 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 really careful, super careful, because none of us know, so that's just something I know I keep thinking about, like when we can all go back out, when it'll be safe. Because even, in the news, like they're talking about the second wave, and I'm looking at history, and maybe you are too, probably. 1918, the Spanish flu, the second round of it, I think ended up killing more people. And they're expecting that I think they said in the fall, I forget, September, October, during that time. And so, so do I need to stay until then? Maybe. I guess I will. I'm very fortunate. Lee's great. So, best husband ever. And we have a great house here, a great house in the desert. So when we move there, especially, I have so much to do here. I have so much to do there. So yeah, everyone came out in November after the war. Oh, yeah. And then they came out after the war and they were trying to celebrate, but then they got sick, right? I think that's what I read. So I'll look at that. I'll look that up again to make sure, that I thought that it was going to be safe then. So it's just weird, I guess, the new normal, because you want to be out there. I miss all you guys. I miss like everything. And I know I keep saying that, but I think you know what I mean, like everything. I even miss my job. I didn't even know I would miss my job, but I miss like my teaching. I was a really good teacher. The little kids, I taught a lot, kindergarten, and did a lot of special ed kids. And, I feel like, it was really good, really good karma, whatever, dharma, I guess is the right word. And what's weird is just how, for all of us, that our whole lives ended just like that. Like, things that we do, and I don't mean to minimize. And also what's of course, the worst thing is I've had friends who've had friends die and friends who've had relatives die. So far, I myself, well, and also the celebrities who've died too, I myself don't have a friend yet that died from, and I pray to God, there's a wood table, knock on wood that I don't. But I pray to God that none of my friends die. And that's why I'm encouraging my relatives and my friends to just like stay home, stay safe. If you're in California, I think we have like great Governor Gavin Newsom in LA, Eric Garcetti, the mayor, who I think really have our backs and are really concerned. Other people are not as fortunate, like some, like, I hate to say, but like Georgia right now, his name is Kemp, right? That he's opening up, a lot of the businesses, and I'm scared about that, like what's going to happen. And even states, Kentucky or Kansas, starts with a K. I think it was Kentucky, that they had those protests, and then like people got sick. And so I think all these people not wearing masks, not taking it seriously, or like even in Florida, they opened up beaches. And I don't know, maybe some people will be responsible, but it's kind of like your choice, do you want to stay alive? If you want to stay alive, then at this very moment, then you stay at home. If you do not want to stay alive, it's kind of like, that's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking earlier today, life or death. It's literally life or death. And I think that's how all of us need to see this, that it's life or death. And, we choose life. And I want you guys to be around, for, a very, 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 very long time. And I know I just have to have patience and just realize that some milestones, whatever, maybe it's selfish. Like, I'm sorry, I can't have my retirement dinner. Oh, well, so sad, too bad. I mean, that's pretty minor. Or Lee's birthday, well, can't do a party this year or dinner, I don't think. And my birthday's not till July, but I think it's still, got to skip it this year, I guess. And, I don't know. And like I said, I really, 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 really miss everybody and everything. And so I love you guys. And, sorry, I again, I was just giving you the recipe and went off. But, that's me. That's me. But, okay, so everybody take care and be safe. Stay at home. If you do go outside, doing whatever, then please wear your mask. If you have gloves, wear gloves if you're, when you need to, and wash your hands like all the time, like a lot. So, all right. Love you. Okay, bye-bye.